Hey guys, welcome back to the garage again. It's been about 2 to 3 weeks since I posted my last vid. It's because I'm getting married. But now that I'm back, I have all the time in the world. I think this will be a perfect project to build here. A prop boat fan, I think that's the name of it, I'm not too sure. But I think this would be a lot of fun to make. And we got a lake close to our house that we can go have fun with this on. So what we're gonna do first is fix this. So what happened were these two things apart. I don't know how I did it, but now I'm trying to go back and fix it. I know this is not the best, but I tried and I mean, it looked okay. But once we get this fixed, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this because we are gonna be using this speed controller for this project right here, right here. So what we need to do now is fix this, and then we need to start designing this. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay guys, now that we have this done, it's not the best, but hey, it will do. Now that we have this done, we can start working on the boat. So what we're gonna do is make the main cabin, I think that's the name of it, I'm not too sure, but this main part that's gonna be floating in the water, sitting right on the water, we're gonna make that first. I think we're gonna go exact like the design. Oh, all right, this is what I came up with. The bottom of the boat, the width of the boat is gonna be 1 feet, and then the length of the whole boat is gonna be 2 feet and 3 inches. And then this is gonna be for the side of the boat, just going right on the side of the boat. I see it got laid out, and the front gonna be like at like a little angle, if that makes sense. But yeah, so all we gotta do now is cut the bottom of the boat out and the two sides, and then we should be good to glue it on. And then we're gonna work on the front and then the rear of the boat, and we should have us a decent boat. Okay, now that we have the base of the boat cut out and then the two sides of the boat cut out, all we have to do now is glue the two sides on just like this. Just like this. As you guys can see, this boat's gonna be pretty big, but it's gonna work. I think so. But once we have those glued on, all we have to do is make the front of it, and the back end glue those on. Then we have a solid, decent boat. Let's get to it. So, don't mind my shot right now. It's a kind of mess, but here's what I came up with for like the main part of the boat, like the cabin or whatever you call it. This is what I came up with. Basically, I just cut the two sides out, and then I cut the back and then the front, and I just glued them all together. And I made sure I hot glue around all the edges really, really good, so there be no leaks inside the boat, because that's one thing I do not want is leaks. Yeah, I mean, it look decent. My next step is to make a motor mount and go ahead and mount the motor so I can build everything else around this, because I want majority of the weight around this area here, not so much back here, as you can see, because the back is 3 inches, and no, the back is 2.5 inches, and then the front right here is 3.5 inches. Majority of the weight in the front. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mount our motor here, and then just go from there. The motor, I'm using the E-Flight Rustless Outlander motor. This one right here, not too bad, not too shabby. Yeah, it's right here. Take another look at it, and then we're gonna be this our prop and everything right here. I guess I was set up, ready to go. So let's just go ahead and get this going. Okay, I'm back 2 days later. I'm sorry guys, but what I did was paint the boat black, and I installed this little cage back here for my two things right here. I don't know what they call those, but what I did was I took these sticks over here. I'm gonna show you guys. I took these sticks right here, and I just like glue those together to make me a nice little strong cage here. And I mounted my motor on here. It's on here pretty good, and I got a piece of carbon fiber rod going to the front of the boat to the back of the motor mount here, I guess. But this turned out very, very good. I mean, I like it. Before I paint this, I want to install the interior and see how that looks. So let's get to it. So I went ahead and laid out my electronics. So this is how I want it to be. So I'm gonna have to build like the interior over this stuff because I don't want you guys to be able to see none of this. I want it to look as clean as possible. So let's just get into it. 3 hours later, this is what I came up with for the interior. I made sure I hot glue around this stuff a lot so no water can seep into it, so it won't mess up all my electronic inside. But you can just pop this open just like this to see all the electronics in there. So yeah, I mean, this turned out pretty down good, I think. Now all there is to it is just paint the rest of this into black. And you see, I got my prop and everything on, so hey, it's coming along good. So let's get to painting this stuff. Now when that is done, we're just gonna let it sit overnight to let it dry. Then tomorrow we're gonna come back and see what it's looking like. I see you. Okay guys, I'm done painting. This is the next day. As you can see, it's daylight outside. So this thing is painted on the side. They like a little scheme on the side. I painted the bottom of the boat down here blue, which is cool. And then I got everything out right now. So how this works, so the barrier can actually just slide inside here, right up front. Then you can tuck all the wires in, like this, like that. And then you can take the cover here and just slid over. Well, once I pick this wire in, let's see. Once I put that wire in, I can take my black cover and place that over here if I can. Then place like some little tape over it. And then it should be good. So it does float. I tested it in my bathtub, which is kind of sketchy, but it does float. And me and my wife is about to go camping down at the cabin. So all my plan is, ideal is to take this with and see how this does on a lake. You guys along with, so you guys can see as well. We finally made it here to our parents' cabin. It's way up there. And we got this big lake over here. It's pretty big. Here, we got the boat. I'm going to go get the camera girl so we can put it to the test. So let's do that.
It was chilly today. I think like, high of 47.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's cold as a bitch right now. I did not bring no tape, so I'm not gonna be able to take this down. It's gonna be on there.
Oh, but you tried it in the bathtub first, right?
Yeah. I don't know if the bathtub and the lake is the same thing, but. What's going on? Oh, it floats. It works. It's dope. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's dope.
You said, wait, it works?
Okay, this is dope. I'm coming back. Getting too far out. Pass by really quick. Look how cool it is, bro. The wind's like going into that area.
Uh-huh. So you're using the same controller that you use for your plane?
Yeah.
Cool.
This thing it's so smooth right now.
Does it look like it's sinking at all?
No.
Cool.
Just the top thing hang on. No, go on it. Okay.
Did you get it?
I thought I was about to go under it first. I'm going to see how far it can go out.
Okay.
No, I don't think that's
No,
a good idea.
no. Maybe when you're in the boat later.
Yeah. This is dope, huh? Ain't gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
I'm so surprised it worked so well.
Yeah. So there's no propeller inside, it's just the air pushing it
Just
on
the air.
top.
That's all it is to it.
And then the little flaps in the back direct where the air goes.
Exactly. The flow of the air. Which works very well.
Here's Mama G. He made this.
Yeah.
From scratch, not like a kit. There's no propeller in the water. It's just the
air.
Uh-huh.
It's got some power because it's not like super calm either.
No. Yeah, you should try it later today when it's really calm again.
Is this the first time you've made it out?
Yeah.
Built and designed only by Quinn. Not like that. No, anybody quit.
Are you taking it out? I'm curious how much the foam's gonna soak up the water though.
It's not foam.
Huh?
It's foam. It's not.
Doesn't foam soak up?
Some foam. And there's a thick layer of paint over the top of the foam. So,
Okay, to kind of seal it.
And then there's paper on top of that as well. So cool.
Want to finish?
Layer. Sorry.